I'm so excited. That was so awesome.
Good morning from Vancouver. This is one of our favorite cities in the world and we're excited to show you around for a few days.
So one of our first ever vlogs was actually in Vancouver, so go check that out if you haven't seen it. I think we've gotten better at vlogging since then, so don't judge us too hard, or maybe we haven't, I don't really know. But that vlog was focused more on like the nature-y parts around Vancouver, and this one's gonna be focused more on the city. And so normally we do like a day trip to Vancouver, because it's like a 3-ish hour drive without traffic, so we can kind of, you know, come here early, leave late, and it saves us a lot of money. But there's just so much we want to do, and so much we want to eat this weekend, that we figured we needed the full weekend to do it.
Yeah, we need a whole weekend to get everything in, because before we go, there's a lot on our list left to do. So
a lot of PNW bucket list items we're trying to check off.
Yeah, and so today we've got a ton of good food. So we kicked off today with a morning hike, sunrise hike.
Woo! So the hike that we hiked this morning is called Quarry Rock. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. I'm really bad at pronouncing words, so Italy should be really interesting.
Yeah.
Those vlogs will be fun. It's a hike that is in this area called Deep Cove, which is in North Vancouver, so it's just kind of north of downtown Vancouver. Love this area so much.
Super cool.
We hear that this hike is really, really busy, so that's kind of why we headed up at sunrise to hopefully beat the crowds.
Yeah, it was a really nice, like, put together trail. Lots of stairs,
super nice,
boardwalks, and things like that.
Lots of up and down.
little waterfalls and things like that. So the distance,
we're cheating.
So the distance is 3.8 kilometers and about 2.3 miles, and the elevation is 100 meters. Doesn't sound like a lot, and 328 feet. So the deceiving thing about hiking is they don't take in account all the ups and downs.
We worked up a bit of a sweat, which is good, because like we said, we're eating a lot today. But the hike wasn't bad. Going down was definitely much quicker. It's always like the unknown of going up that takes longer, it feels like to me. But beautiful hike. We got up there and no one was up there, so we saw a lot of groups coming up when we were going down, but we had the whole rock to ourselves for a bit. So if you're gonna check it out, get here early. This is also, like we said, a really cute area, and there's like bakeries, coffee shops. So after you do your early hike, you can go get yourself some breakfast if you want, or just walk around, because the views are awesome.
Now it's time for coffee at our favorite Vancouver coffee shop, 49th Parallel.
So fun fact, it's called 49th Parallel because Vancouver's latitude is 49 degrees north. So we come here every time we're in Vancouver. I think we started our first ever trip and we've just never turned back. So every time we at least make one stop here. They have 2 locations. We're in the Kitsilano, I think is how you say it, neighborhood. They also have one on Main Street, which I forget the name of that neighborhood, but Adam likes that location better. I like this one because they have this super cool, like, just that kind of greenhouse that you can sit in, drink your coffee, and it's just very bright. They also have super delicious donuts that Adam normally partakes in, but we're saving our stomach space for our next stop. And now for one of the main attractions of our day in Vancouver, Granville Island.
Yeah, so this island is a man-made island that originally started as an industrial complex for logging and mining things, but now today is a public market.
Yeah, we love going to markets. I think it's probably one of our favorite things to do when we travel because, as you guys probably know by now, we love to eat food. So we love coming to Granville Island Public Market and eating. So as promised, we are about to go stuff our face.
Yeah.
He literally just threw the bagels and just hoped they made them into the bin. That was so awesome.
Stop number one is Siegel's Bagels. We've been here before. We got the rosemary one. It was delicious, so I saw this when we walked in and I had to do it again. This time I got the sesame, the everything bagel, so with cream cheese. Just delicious.
We watch them just making bagels. So they're very, very fresh. If you come here really early in the morning, you get to see them go in like the fiery oven. It's so cool. And then the guy throws it, which is, I can't stop watching him throw them.
I didn't know he did that.
It's so cool.
One of the best things about markets is you can get a bagel right here and then you can turn around and get a donut. I got a butter crunch donut at Lee's Donuts. Very excited for this thing. Ooh, my goodness.
What is the butter crunch?
I don't really know. I think it's just like a buttery like crumble on the outside that's crunchy. So
Butter crunch.
yeah. Oh good.
All right, now it's my turn. I have not been able to have the bagel or the donut, but as Adam was eating his donut, as he mentioned, you literally can just look right around and you find something else you want. I found a gluten-free, egg-free Nanaimo bar. So this is a Canadian dessert that's named after a city on Vancouver Island called Nanaimo. And it's, from what I Googled, it's like something you don't actually have to bake, but I'm assuming there's normally eggs or gluten in it. So this one is friendly for me, and I'm so excited because I really wanted to try one of these this weekend because I've never had one, but I didn't know I could find one that I could actually eat. Oh, and it's coconut. That's really good, but I'm not gonna be able to finish this. That's really rich. That's so good. It's soft. It's really soft, and then like there's like the harder chocolate shell on top. So it's like a texture experience.
I'm glad we found something for her, so I don't have to be fat by myself. But
he was like, "Can I have a bite?" I was like, "Oh no, we're splitting."
I had one of these at an airport
lounge,
and this one's way better.
Really? Even though it's free of all the things that make things good? Sweet. Stewart's Bakery is where I found it. They have tons of desserts. It's like a whole like massive section of the market with just desserts. They have a ton of gluten-free stuff and gluten-free and egg-free stuff. So you have a dietary restriction and you want something sweet, this is the place to go. It's literally been a minute since we filmed that last clip where I was like, I'm not gonna eat it all. And it's almost gone. I can't stop. And it's only 9 something in the morning. Breakfast of champions right here. So besides the food at Granville Island, we love all the views. So they have this massive outdoor patio where you can just sit and eat your food, or just sit and watch like these little cute little aqua bus things go by, these like little boats or just bigger boats, or just soak up all like the scenery. There's mountains, there's buildings, there's cool bridges, there's water. We love Vancouver for so many reasons, but this place, like, you just really can't beat it on a nice day. So we bought some pickles, something a little savory. This place is called Kalen and Hobbs. They have a little stand, and we came here like a little over a year ago, and we had some samples of their pickles, and they're so good. So if you love pickles, check them out.
Get the jalapeno.
Oh yeah, we got the jalapeno ones. They let you sample a bunch of them, and this one was our favorite. Another must-visit spot, the Lemon Square. I only could try like the actual lemon part, not the like the crumbly part at the bottom. So good.
Food tour rolls on. We're at Sin Pad Thai right in the middle of this little eatery hall here. We got the Pad CU beef. Oh my god, smells so good, and it's like it's like super heavy. I'm so excited. I'm kind of full, but I'm gonna eat it anyways because it looks so delicious.
We thought these were like onions, but I think they're rice noodles. It said rice sheet noodles, so yep. I guess it's a noodle.
Gonna be good. I don't even know what that is, but it's so good. The textures are like so interesting. The noodles are very like slimy. I know that doesn't sound appetizing, but it's so good. But then the beef in there is like crunchy and kind of like, I don't know, a little harder. The textures just work great and it just tastes so good. Oh man, you're gonna like this.
I'm excited. So you know, when you eat something really fatty and like the fat like gelatinizes, that's what this noodle looks like. So yeah, Adam was right. It doesn't look super appetizing, doesn't sound super appetizing. But that's really good. So markets like this, or Granville Island Market at least, can be, so I'm talking to my mouth full, kind of hit or miss. Like we've had some food here, we've had some good food here. This place is awesome, so definitely come check this out. We've never been to Thailand, hopefully this year, so I can't really say if it's authentic or not, but it's really, really flavorful and good, and you can just tell they put a lot of pride in the stuff that they're doing. They have all these awesome looking curries, so definitely check this place out. Kind of a weird texture, but it is really, really good.
Our final food stop at Granville Market is the stock market. So we got some smoked salmon soup. I'm gonna have to enjoy this one on my own, I think. I'm trying to get Kathryn into seafood. I'm telling you, she's missing out. Let's give her a shot.
How does it compare to Pike Place chowder?
It doesn't. The reason I say that is because like this is kind of like more like saucy. The Pike Place chowder is more like creamy and chowdery. This is more like a soup than a chowder, I'd say, but still very delicious. Came with some bread too.
The bread looks like a pillow.
Yeah, it's like a rosemary bread. It's like a rosemary bread. As soon as it hits the lips, so good. That's solid.
I'm boring. I just got a chicken bone broth. We've eaten a lot, and we have one more food stop outside of the market that we're gonna hit up on this vlog, so I'm trying to save some room. So I think we've eaten enough for right now. We need to take a little bit of a break. So we're gonna leave Granville Island Market, but I wanted to mention that this island is full of like shops and restaurants, so even just beyond the market, there's a ton of stuff to see and do. So it's a really cool place to spend like half the day when you're in Vancouver. We absolutely love it here. We had a lot of fun today. We tried a bunch of new things we haven't had before, and everything was delicious. So check out all the spots we went to. We'll mention them all below so you know exactly where to go when you are here. But we are gonna leave the market now to go to the beach, because it's a pretty nice day out. One of the many things I love about Vancouver are all the beaches. So they have a handful. I don't really know how many total, but similar to Seattle, you can be like in the city 1 second, in the mountains the next second, or just at the beach. So it's a little too cold to lay out in my opinion, but in the summer, this would be an awesome place just to spend the whole day, get a tan. I don't know, when you think of Canada, you don't really think of beaches, or when you think of Vancouver, but I mean, they're not like Hawaiian beaches or anything, but they're still really cool. Talk about a pool with a view. Oh man, if it wasn't like kind of chilly, I would totally be up in that. It is the nicest, like bluest looking pool I've ever seen. That view. Ah.
That's what I call some high quality H2O.
Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
I'm so excited. We're at Rain or Shine Ice Cream, and we came here the first time we ever went to Vancouver. We have not been back since, and I've been dreaming about it since. So I got coffee toffee and salted caramel. So it's a split scoop, so it's like half a scoop, but since the cone, it's a gluten-free cone. It's kind of small. They put it in a cup for me, and then they called this the party hat. So ready to party.
I got the yummy dummy honey, lavender, smoked honey or something. It's good. And the lemon square, those bars at the Granville Market. So they have ice cream of it. So yum yum. Chunks in it. Oh. Okay, so if we weren't stuffed before, we are officially stuffed now. So now we're gonna head back to the Airbnb, catch a little R&R, and get ready for tonight.
So this is not the end of today's adventure in Vancouver, but it is the end of today's vlog, because the next spot we're going to is somewhere we've always wanted to go to. We feel like it kind of deserves its own vlog,
yeah,
and we are so pumped.
Oh yeah. This is one of our favorite cities in the world, and we're excited.
Excited. We're so excited to show you around.
Go, 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 go.
Practice your vocal exercises.
Yeah.
I'm a model now.
Got some sick shells.
Seashells by the seashore.